Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land.
Of the three member countries of the United Nations marking their independence anniversary on the same day, China will be 75, Cyprus will be 64, and Nigeria will be 64 too on the 1st of October 2024. As the nation Nigeria continues on her quest for a progressive nation and peaceful coexistence among her population, citizens decry and say their leaders have failed to be the definition of compatriots. It is true, however, that among the people, the leaders are chosen. It behooves on citizens to call their leaders to order and hold them to account when they show evidence of deviation from the agenda of their nation. It is the right of citizens to withdraw such leaders or recall them for a better alternative. How these steps are taken becomes very important to the survival of such nation. While the citizens of the first two nations referenced earlier wear their national identities with pride and optimism, they recognize the duty of citizens to country. Most of the population in the third country stay aloof where state issues are brought to the table. They are either pessimistic about the future or unconcerned about how things go. It was in the famous William Shakespeare's literature that he said, "It is not in the stars to host our destiny, but in ourselves." Of course, which is loosely translated to mean that we are responsible for our own actions, not fate. Being a Nigerian is never a choice. Therefore, you owe yourself, your friends, and the generation unborn the duty to rise against any vices that may cause any form of damage to your country. To you, the young people of Nigeria, it is your country. Protect and defend it intelligently. Violence under any guise has never ended well. This generation must change that narrative for the better. Thousands are voting with their feet, moving abroad through diverse routes, legal and illegal, and simultaneously enriching other nations, but depriving the homeland of much needed skilled labor. Unfortunately, some lose their lives in the quest for greener pastures. Of course, the grass might be greener at the other side. It is only watered by those who are there. At 64 years as a nation, you might be right if you say only the political class is comfortable, but we must not take away the relative peace we enjoy as a country, even with pockets of small crimes here and there. Nigeria's democracy, when discussed, though not close to the promised land, but one will be unfair to say there has been no growth. We have managed to stay stable for 2 decades and still counting. Will you truncate your own peace? What would you rather trade it for? Have you not seen how your brothers and friends in Libya and other countries dropped from a destination of promise to a route where no one wants to be? It is even more worrisome to hear that the agitators of the would-be protests or unrests in Nigeria are unknown. Wouldn't you fear an enemy that is unknown? What if they had sinister motives to pull this nation down? May God forbid. Of course, God doesn't save people who do not walk in the direction of their prayers. In the journey of nationhood, we must realize that there is no man anywhere in the world who has the solution to all national issues. Now that we have the local government autonomy, in the stead of protests, why not write your solutions to the ailing economy, ailing insecurity, ailing social vices as a document? Go ahead to nominate the best among you, who will then submit your proposals to your governors in your states. Call your local government chairmen and women. Meet them in your state capital and let your representatives discuss and give your suggested opinions while allowing democracy to take place, of course. The economic front is a classic case of mismanagement events from state governors across the country not having proper grasp of what management and development should look like, and giving rise to poverty in the midst of plenty. Insecurity has been a challenge since the Bell of Independence rang in 1960. This has pushed the country into global notoriety and unrelentingly towards state failure. For a population about 213.4 million, according to the World Bank, active citizenship participation will indeed come a long way. Whether you will go protesting or not, dear friend, put Nigeria first. Every man be for the other man. Protect the businesses of your brothers, friends, and neighbors, and be peaceful throughout your protests. Again, from William Shakespeare, we say, whether it is to be or not to be, that is the question. And today, I ask you, dear Nigerians, whether you want your country to be or not to be. You have the answers in the days ahead. United against bad governance. Protect your nations. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Nigeria.